Hey guys, today we are going to be analyzing the recent trailer released for the season 4 finale by the official Miraculous Ladybug channel, which revealed new scenes and clips for the second half of Shadowmoth's last attack, Strike Back, which is quickly approaching us, and airing in the English dub on March 12th from Disney USA. To begin, the first new clip that we see features Ladybug taking out not one, not two, but 7 Miraculouses, which all will be used in order to defeat the sentient monster Shadowmoth had made at the end of Risk, and that being Strike Back. After seeing both Vesperia and Purple Tigress take their hits on Strike Back though, it seems that their efforts were useless, and we even see Cat Noir go to Cataclysm the sentient monster, and that's when we see Ladybug not only unify herself with Kelki, but as well as Fluff. Now, for many reasons, this very obviously had many of us, including myself, shocked and wondering all sorts of things, but the first being that came to my mind was the fact that what's seen can't be unseen. Not only is this a huge risk she's taking on if she travels through time, but as well as being under the influence of Risk's powers. And speaking about Risk, very quickly in the trailer, we catch a glimpse of him standing together with the rest of the heroes, which has me wondering whether or not they've come to the conclusion that Strike Back isn't the only one they've been up against this whole time, but as well as to how they could possibly use Risk to their advantage in this battle. Immediately after, we see what appears to be Adrian using the dog Miraculous, and I believe this is no other than Felix. From Risk, not only do we know Ladybug is willing to do everything in her power to get Adrian back, but we as well know that while Felix is disguised as Adrian, Adrian is still wearing Felix's outfit, and as I'd theorized, I believe this would be the perfect opportunity for us to see a trio like never before, and that being Adrian / Cat Noir, Ladybug, and Felix, which in this case would be the one using the dog Miraculous and continuing to play the role of Adrian to avoid anything being revealed. As the battle progresses, we see the heroes, including our new dog Miraculous holder, all wearing what seems to resemble Ladybug's Lucky Charms, which is very possible to be the case, seeing as from her suit change she likely had summoned it up, and not only that, but the entire setting has completely changed, where while we can see they're still in Paris, unimaginable damage has been made from Strike Back, to which we now see multiple of them, and my theory for this is because of the powers this sentient monster seems to hold. In this scene with Cat Noir, Strike Back had the perfect opportunity to literally squash him. However, we see it specifically go to pinch onto the hand Cat Noir's Cataclysm has been activated on. Plus, earlier on, as I'd mentioned, it seemed to be that Vesperia and Purple Tigress's efforts were useless, likely because of the fact that this sentient monster is capable of absorbing or mimicking one's powers. This would as well explain why we see it duplicate later on, as we know that the holder of the Peacock Miraculous, in this case being Shadowmoth, can only create one sentient monster at a time, and so meaning it as well got its hands on Polymouse's power. And this scene right here immediately drew me back to this post Jeremy had shared years ago, where we see Paris absolutely ruined, and now it's all beginning to make sense. Now in this final scene, not only has the atmosphere and mood of it all completely changed, but we're just left with seeing Ladybug looking up at Cat Noir while blushing and having a tear fly away. This is a moment that seems to me where Cat Noir is going to have to be strong, no matter what just went down, in order to give Ladybug some reassurance. Now, as we know, not only had majority, if not all of the heroes been summoned for this last attack against Shadowmoth, but whenever a mission is complete, we see a group pounded, and while it may have already happened, seeing the look on Ladybug's face, the reoccurring message we hear Cat Noir bring up from time to time about being a duo, and from a theory I've been talking about for a while now, knowing that every risk will be taken, putting all of the Miraculous into circulation is still one I'm constantly thinking about. We saw what could happen back in last season's finale, when a good majority of the Miraculouses were in circulation, and we've also been seeing the theme throughout this season of Miraculous after Miraculous being handed out, Ladybug building this dream team which we know will apply to the future one day. But even with that all, we are continued to be reminded that the bond between Ladybug and Cat Noir are like no other, and in a time as desperate as this, I can only see that being valued more than than ever, especially if this dream team has fallen apart. But as always, what do you guys think? As always, be sure to let me know your thoughts and theories down below and subscribe so you never miss the tea on the show you love. And I'll see you guys in the next one.